Long-term care providers across the Hoosier State are dealing with major payment delays. This after the state transitioned to managed care for certain Medicaid services on July the 1st.
News 10's Madison Zaleski joins us now live in the studio to explain how it could affect patients in the Wabash Valley.
Patrice Rundrell, in the wake of Indiana's transition to managed care for Medicaid services on July 1st, some nursing homes across the Hoosier State say they haven't been paid in weeks. This leaves many long-term care providers in the Wabash Valley in a crisis.
In long-term care, it's shutting off our lifeline.
Jeff Huffman is the Chief of Operations Officer of Care Strategies. The organization operates 5 nursing homes across the state of Indiana and oversees about 300 employees. Small operators rely on Medicaid reimbursements to keep the bills paid and operating. But since the state transitioned to managed care for certain Medicaid services, facilities are struggling to make payroll for their employees.
We are an Indiana company, family-owned, based in Indiana, only do business in Indiana, and our lifeline cash flow of 70% of our cash flow has basically been shut off.
Huffman says if it's not fixed soon, organizations may have to make some tough decisions.
Worst case scenario is they don't get it fixed and the cash doesn't start flowing, and we see companies run out of money and have to make the decision: do they close the building?
Huffman and other care providers previously tried to delay or stop the state's managed care proposal. He says the transition didn't go well in other states.
Worked with legislators, tried to work with FSSA, we tried to work with the governor's office, we tried to put safety guardrails in place based on the things that happened in other states. And to be frank, we were ignored.
Huffman hopes the state will provide some emergency payment to correct the situation.
After day 30, they do have to make an emergency payment, but they set that emergency payment at 75% of what we're owed. Now, I appreciate that, but as a cynical business person, that looks like a 25% discount.
And Huffman hopes these wrinkles will be ironed out in the near future.
Very challenging and frustrating time, because those of us in the profession basically are financing the transition for the state and the insurance companies versus the state and the insurance companies financing the transition for us.
I also reached out to the Indiana Healthcare Association, and so far I have not heard back from them yet. Patrice, Rundrell, back to you.